This is the Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for June 7th, 2024. It's currently May 15th, 2024, 12:10 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading is $527.82. That's USD. The shuffle video for the June 7th reading was created on May 2nd, 2024 at 11:08 p.m. Eastern Time. That's the video playing for you in the lower left corner. The overall theme and behavior for the 7th, we have a nullified fortune card, so that makes for a difficult kind of overall trend direction with just looking at the theme card. What we can expect is at least one notable reversal on a multi-day scale, but because it's nullified, there's probably more than one reversal, and they kind of like cancel each other out. Maybe more than two even. You know, we'll get into that as we progress through the reading. Behavior around the highest high, opportunities around the highest high for the day to close long positions, possibly to open short positions as well. Behavior around and there'll be notable rallies increasing with momentum moving forward into those highs. Behavior around the lowest low for the day. We have a trade opportunity in the midst of out of the low, a rally along a diagonal trend line, breaking through horizontal resistance to meet another resistance, and then pulling back to somewhere between those two price levels. I'm advised to trade around mixed behavior where we crisscross back and forth 3 times through the same price level. Now, before I get into the hour-by-hour chart behavior, as well as timing the highest highs and the lowest lows for the day, I just want to make sure everybody's aware. The whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. We do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. You go to the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders, and 5% of the profits from every profitable trade utilizing this information should be donated forward to one of these charities, or pick a charity of your choosing as long as you're paying 5% forward, and then 5% should be sent back to the channel through one of these links. If you're international, you can use Wise or you can use YouTube tips, and that leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that 90% out of love. As long as you follow those rules, you follow the rule of karma for the channel, the universe considers you an angel investor. It's going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. Let's get back into it. In the pre-market, we have 3 pokes through the same trend line, followed by a sharp drop off at the third poke. Decline continues around the open, to and through support, to meet another support. We rotate sideways along that support into the first half hour, out of which there's a fast sudden move higher, taking us to our first high for the day. And it's a brief peak that's easily missed, followed by a decline between roughly 10 and 11 through multiple support levels, taking us into a low for the day, just after 11 o'clock. That's an entry point to get into a long position. And then it gets pretty wild here. There's a peak between, we go from a low for the day to probably another high for the day, or close, in the same hour there, between 10 and 11. And then from that high, probably close to that high there, between 11 and 12. We go from a low for the day to probably a high for the day, or close to a high for the day, in the same hour of 11 to 12 o'clock. And then from that high, we decline through multiple supports, back into a trough, probably close to a low in that 12 to 1 o'clock hour, with another big move and a rally increasing with momentum out of that low, increasing with momentum moving forward into another day's high. This would be the exit. This is where I would exit out of the long position for a day trade. This would be the prudent place that if you have low risk tolerance, this would be where you'd want to exit. If you have a higher risk tolerance, you could wait for possibly more profit at the end of the day, or possibly even more the following day. We'll get into that as we progress. So that rally turns over around just after 1 o'clock, but it's mixed behavior there between 1 and 2, and then there's an important price level between 1 and 2 that's highlighted. It's important on at least a 1-month scale. It's highlighted there between 2 and 3, and there's likely a failed attempt to break the key resistance at that price level, followed by a decline through key support. We, however, rally. It actually might be another high there. That price level is probably marking off a high. We rally in the end of the day, increasing with momentum, reaching for a distant resistance right around the close at another day's high. This is probably the highest high. I would only wait for this highest high as an exit if you have a higher risk tolerance. If you have low risk tolerance, go for the first exit in the day. And then if you're not looking to do a day trade, yeah, you really want to exit out of it there on the 7th. You could probably get away with it, not as much profit, but you could probably exit out here in the morning, but I'm not being advised to close a. So I would probably just do day trades here. Actually, in the post-market or overnight, there's a resistance support level that's important on a 1-month scale at least that's highlighted at a low, and we have a breakout to a high with a rally that increases with the momentum moving forward in time here on the 10th as well. So end of day, there's a low there, and then this big move to the upside. See that? Emperor card followed by the breakout, right? Emperor card breakout. So there's probably a low right here at the end of the day, followed by this big move to the upside, right? We'll talk about that in more detail when we get into the reading for the 7th. So you could probably hold it and then close the long position at the end, maybe here midday with this Princess of Discs, actually. That's SPY for June 7th, 2024. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. It really helps out the channel. Most importantly, make sure to follow that rule of karma. The universe is counting on you. Your own karma is counting on you. This channel, my friend, and myself are counting on you. So follow through. You know where to go. You know what to do. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you angel investors on the Discord channel.